Deen the Great versus Adam Saleh is happening on Aiden Ross's next boxing event. Now, who actually win this fight? Well, let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Deen the Great fought Puli Araf, in which Deen the Great took control of the whole entire fight and even dropped Puli in round 3.
Bully doesn't need to talk.
And Deen the Great ended up winning by decision.
And still, your Misfits Boxing lightweight champion!
Now, after this, Deen the Great went on to fight Wily Sharks for the second time, in which Deen the Great got rocked in round 1.
So here we go. This will be fun.
But then brought it back and dropped Wily Sharks twice in round 2.
This sport, regardless of the outcome. Yeah.
And Deen the Great ended up winning by decision.
And still, the Misfits Boxing lightweight.
Now let's take a look at Adam Saleh's latest performances, in which he fought Landon McBroom, in which this was a very close fight, in which both went back and forth, both landed some great shots, but the fight ended in a draw.
The decision is a unanimous draw.
No one gets the bounce.
Now after this, Adam Saleh went on to fight Stuart Kellogg, in which Adam Saleh took control of the whole entire first round, and then Stuart broke his right arm, and the fight was ended at the end of round 1.
Now, I don't know how others feel about this fight happening, but I'm not a big fan. Yes, I see that Aiden Ross is trying to make a big event happen, and he thinks that having 2 big YouTubers who are big in the YouTube boxing space is going to be big, which I don't disagree. I know it's going to be big, but the reason that I don't like that it's happening is because it's not a proper fight like the ones that we're used to seeing on Misfits, because this fight is scheduled to happen on March 16th, so both Deen the Great and Adam Saleh are going to have nowhere near the same amount of time to train and prepare for this fight as they would usually get if it was a real fight. So most likely this fight will be more of a dog fight with a bunch of overhands and a bunch of overcommitted shots being thrown throughout the whole fight. Nothing too technical, even though Deen the Great is a very technical fighter, because the fact that the fight is this month and the fact that this event is based off solely off entertainment, I can guarantee you that both men are going to get reckless looking for that knockout. And unless Deen the Great and Adam Saleh train on the regular even when they're not fighting, then depending on how the pace of the fight will go, they most likely will gas out really quick. So in the end, when looking at this from an entertaining perspective, it's definitely going to be fun to watch, but when looking at it from building a boxing career and building a boxing resume, this fight means nothing to both Adam Saleh and Deen the Great.